Today's video is entitled, Launch Your Empire to Make $100,000 Over the Weekend. Hi, my name is Christopher Brown from AlphaLifestyleAcademy.com. Now, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to be notified for when we do a new video. But before we go ahead and get started here today, there are two personality traits that are the greatest predictors of wealth. So I want to invite you to take our performance-based personality test to see if you have any of these traits. And if you don't worry about it, because chances are you were not born with these traits. I know I was not. I've had to cultivate them by optimizing my brain to make more money, which you can do so at millionairetest.alphalifestyleacademy.com. Every so often, I hear skeptics ask about legitimate ways to make more money and grow their enterprise. And I always smile because I know they don't understand how leverage works. Because the average small business owner is only making $73,000 a year if they have between 5 to 9 employees. If they are self-employed, they earn an average of $3,080 a year. And many owners start out working 60 plus hours a week. So if they want to make $100,000 a year, they have to make at least $50 an hour, working 40 hours a week, 50 weeks per year. Now, according to a report from Cardone Ventures, which shows there are 31.5 million small businesses, 25 million self-employed businesses, 5.2 million businesses with between 2 to 15 employees, and 630,000 businesses with 15 or more employees. So when they hear stories of someone who makes $100,000 in a weekend, it doesn't make sense to them. They become skeptical. However, when someone who has spent the time to build a 10,000 or 100,000 followers that they can send out a message to that list selling their products and services, to make $100,000, they only need a small percentage of those people to buy the product. However, it may take you a lot of time or money to build a following large enough to reach your financial goals. Just think how much easier it would be to have someone who has already been successful to blast out a message to their following endorsing you. The very first time I did this, I made a deal with Joe Brownton, who sent out an email to his customer base in my behalf and made 141 sales within my very first 6 hours. And over the next 12 months, because of word-of-mouth advertising, that turned into close to $150,000 per month income. Just imagine how easy it would be to reach your financial goals and live your best life ever, spending that time traveling around the world with your friends and family by working as a team, sending out a message to their following, endorsing what you have to offer instead of you doing this all on your own. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Christopher Brown. My last job, I was hired as a business strategist for a $400 million marketing firm, many times working with executives from companies like Ancestry.com, Crate Trucking, Procter & Gamble, and many others. Now, after doing an average of 60 sessions per week, many of them with executives from multi-billion-dollar companies, I noticed a pattern that we call as the billion-dollar blueprint that many already existing billion-dollar companies use and brought that same success to the internet. Yes, there are unicorns where some idea catches fire and is able to sell their company for $1 billion, like when Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. However, when new startup companies and local businesses use the billion-dollar blueprint, they're able to sell their companies for hundreds of millions of dollars and able to become more profitable in a shorter time period. So I've taken what I've learned from these enterprises and created a shortcut for you. So instead of having to buy enough products to be able to sell on Amazon to make a profit, or creating your own digital products, or having to do any of the other complicated things we do online, like blogging, writing emails, filming YouTube videos, and selling, we have done the work for you. We all have friends, family, hobbies, and things we'd rather do than working, right? but we need the money and the time freedom in order to do those things. I want to invite you to partner up with us by working together as a team, giving you access to a similar software that some of the biggest experts in their field use, including Dean Graciosi, Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, and many others have used, spending $100,000 that's earned them hundreds of millions of dollars, and that a major investment firm acquired from LearnVest for $250 million that we call as an auto sales closing system that will, number 1, generate interest, number 2, capture your leads, number 3, present your products to your prospects, number 4, closes them right there on the spot, and if they don't buy, it follows up with them, closing them at a later point by capitalizing on 9 categories of income streams at lifestyleaudit.alphalifestyleacademy.com. Now, what we call as the $1 billion blueprint consists of 9 different parts, because marketing is not just about letting people know what it is that you do, but understanding human behavior and how by using the proper combinations of words, shapes, and colors will motivate a person to do business with you over your competitors. Number 1 is to generate interest. Now, we do this through group marketing because most companies go after one customer at a time. However, with group marketing, we land a customer, and that one customer may refer us to hundreds, thousands, or depending on the size of the company, tens of thousands of new customers. Now, number 2 is to capture a lead. Now, by capturing a lead, we protect ourselves from losing that customer off to your competitors at a later point. Now, number 3 is a free trial offer. We use this to establish yourself as the most credible expert in your field, thus building trust. Number 4, front-end revenue. Now, the first product that you introduce to your prospects, many times this product is known as a loss leader or a funder proposal. So the income that is generated from this product helps to cover any operating expenses and especially the marketing of your business. So the revenue that you generate from your primary product is 100% pure profit. Now, number 5 is back-end revenue. And what this does is it helps to develop customer loyalty. Number 6 is follow-up systems. We do this through email, text messages, SMS messages, and even mail. Number 7, profit. Now, this oftentimes is called as your primary products and services. So the main portion of your business, the income that you generate, that is known as your primary product and services. Now, number 8 is your marketing hub, also known as Own the Customer, where we'll introduce you to the idea of a mass marketable products. Number 9, business capital. So we're going to help you to raise business capital that you can reinvest into advertising. Now, again, auto sales closing systems outperform typical marketing. So I can show you cases where we'll take $1, put it into advertising, and bring in a return on that investment of $15. So you put in $1,000, make $15,000. Put in $2,000, make $30,000. The software is not the only thing that makes these enterprises so valuable, but the community they have built. Because of having a superior marketing system, LearnVest collected 1.5 million email subscribers and was able to sell their enterprise for $250 million. In the following module, I'll explain how we use group marketing along with an auto sales closing system to help the enterprises that we've worked with build a $1 million business in just 90 days.